Specialfit? I get asked this question a lot because we don't see a lot of programs like Specialfit out there. Specialfit is a program that focuses on health and wellness, fitness for the neurodiverse population. We work with various types of disabilities or different abilities. It can range from the age level, so the youngest in the program is 4 years old, oldest is 54 years old, so it's a wide range. In terms of neurological conditions, it could be things like autism, cerebral palsy. We work with students with Down syndrome as well. Pretty much any person can walk into our gym and we have something for them. Our program mainly focuses on fitness as it pertains to neurological function, physical function, and it's a person-centered curriculum, meaning that the relationships that we create here in the gym is what we value the most, and we work from that inside aspect outward. What made me dedicate my life to this job? I think that there are some things in life that you feel like a sense of duty to do. You know, just as an adult, you feel like, you know, you have to provide for your family and things like that. And then there's other things that you feel that are a calling to you. And for me, doing this work, you know, once the idea came, it was like I was basically meant to do this. So at an early age, I worked in the early intervention field, working with young kids, newly diagnosed. And I'd always been involved in the fitness industry as well, but it's not until I saw those two worlds could, I guess, blend together, and Specialfit basically came out of that idea. So not only did it feel like a calling, but it also felt like there was a big gap needed in the therapy field. So we knew that we were doing really good work from a therapy standpoint, you know, all the different types of modalities that there are for that, floor time, ABA, whatever you are into when it comes to that. But the physical aspect and how it relates to physical literacy or how students function in the real world, we knew that fitness was that gap. And so for me, it was just kind of like a no-brainer that once I knew that I could combine what I knew from the therapy field and what I knew about fitness, and that we can make a big impact. Yeah, it was just something that just, a light bulb just went off, and I knew that I was pretty much destined to do this. 1, down, push. 2, 3, all the way down, good. Push, good.
Awesome.
Good.
I wanted to work for Specialfit because I wanted to work for a company that would support learning and education, and that would make me a better coach and a person.
Side, he's the one that needs to push the sled. So when he doesn't have the will to move that fast, how do you get him to get into that where the lactic acid builds up and all that, the lactate? How would we get that response into him to make that? Because the problem with him is he's stuck, right? He has a problem with inertia. He can't get going. How would you make that response? What is the response?
Something I've learned since being at Specialfit is the concept of presuming competence, which just means that you treat everyone like they're their own person, And I've really learned that we're just all humans and we're all just trying to live healthy lives.
Almost there. Yeah. Go. Come on.
What's up, guys? My name's Gabriel Estrada, or Coach Gabe, and I've been working with kids with special needs for just about the better part of 10 years now, in various settings. I am currently an adapted physical education teacher out in Pasadena. So made me want to work for Specialfit was that I found that this place was a very unique program or service to the community where I was able to put together both my education and my passion, my education being in kinesiology and then my passion being working with kids with special needs, and bringing those two together, this was like the perfect place to do it.
My name's Ernesto Guevara. I've been a coach here at Specialfit for about 4 months. In my background, I've graduated from college with a degree in kinesiology. I worked with a lot of special needs populations during my years there. After that, I worked for schools as a teacher's aide for about 3 years, working as teacher's aides with people with special needs. To me, Specialfit has been a home so far. I've just been here for a few months, but everyone's made me feel very welcome. All the clients and everyone I've met have been great to me. I just feel like I belong here, even though I just started here. And I know I'm still learning a lot, but honestly, that's one of the words that I would use to describe Specialfit.
What sets Specialfit apart? I would say that, well, it comes from a couple different places. Number one, we do not buy into the idea of a status quo, I would say. We challenge our students not only to move physically, but to learn about the things that impact them the most. So whether it has to do with their sensory needs or anxiety or the physical challenges of movement, we challenge them to be better. And we couldn't ask them to do that if we don't challenge ourselves as a staff, as an organization. So we set a pretty high standard in the way we train our coaches, and then how that training goes continuously throughout the lifetime of either their employment or any of our affiliates and things like that. So we invest probably the most into the education of the coach, and the advancement of the knowledge in the field, more so than anybody out there. And besides that, I think that we do a really good job of just establishing a place that is safe and that is more than just a gym, that it's a family atmosphere, that it's a place where people feel that they belong to.
My name's Ryan Silverman. I've been coaching here at Specialfit for about 7 years now. I have a background LAUSD as a special education assistant, mostly working in classrooms and with severe to moderate classrooms. I was a personal trainer long before LAUSD, and I also worked with kids who had special needs. I was also a coach for a basketball team, so I did a little bit of everything, and then it naturally brought me here at Specialfit. Specialfit to me is inclusion. It's something unique that's not really done. It's something that I think brings a lot of value to an underserved population and community. And I know I'm fully blessed to be a part of it. Such a good group of people to be able to provide services that are very, very unique to the population.
Alright, we're only gonna go one way. You got it. Good job, Shush. Come on, keep it up. Keep running. Keep running. Good. Good. All the way. Come on, Shush. Come on, Shush.
So one thing that I've learned since I've started working at Specialfit is to never underestimate our clients and never underestimate their abilities, and to give them the benefit of the doubt when they want to push their own limits to serve the overall purpose of what we're trying to do here at Specialfit.
What is something I've learned since working at Specialfit? I'd probably say the one thing that really come across to me is that these kids, even though it's described as learning disabilities and disadvantages, it actually isn't. It's actually abilities to achieve even more than what they thought, what their parents thought, what the community thinks, teachers, counselors, therapists. And to me, I think that is actually the biggest part of Specialfit that is absolutely, every single day I'm here astounding. Whether it's their own personal records, their achievements, their self-confidence, the self-esteem, I mean, it's through the roof. And every single day, there's always one little part of it that they exceed their own expectations, their own abilities, whether it be strength, conditioning, balance, gymnastics side of it, doesn't matter what it is, they seem to always provide a little bit more effort than they did the day before. And I think, to me, I've never expected it, especially as it's daily progress, but they continue to amaze me every single day.
What is Specialfit's overall goal? I would say overall our main mission is to increase physical literacy, and that means that we help our students translate and carry over what they learn in the gym and apply it in real life. From a physical standpoint, that means getting them to be as strong and able-bodied as possible. From a neurological standpoint, it means understanding how their body works and being more connected between their brain and their muscles. From a nervous system standpoint, it means having better signals so that they can learn to cope with things like anxiety and dealing with the different conditions that they might be experiencing internally. Overall, big picture, it's to create more awareness in the community. And that means that we have an environment that supports the individual regardless of whatever their ability or disability is, that they can walk into any gym at some point and there would be somebody like a Specialfit coach there ready to assist and help them progress and obtain a higher quality of life.